How's it going, everybody, and welcome back. Today we are going to be playing The Witness. I'm going to start a playthrough for it on just solving the puzzles. I thought the game was pretty interesting on the way it was designed, made, the whole concept behind it. That was a free game for Xbox Live of the Month. Turned out to be pretty decent. In this, not only do you have puzzles that you'll be solving this way, but you also have puzzles that are hidden. Oh, if I don't screw it up. Come on. There it is. You also have puzzles like that. This playthrough is going to be mainly about these puzzles, more so than the environmental ones. But overall, the game looks really pretty. Like I could just stare at this art style all day. I don't know why. I love it. But otherwise, we're just gonna get right into this, and hopefully, if you guys are stuck anywhere, like for any of you who are playing it as well, hopefully this playthrough kind of helps you. Maybe you'll find that one puzzle that you just couldn't get through before. I'm going to try to get through just the basic entry on this. I don't know if I'll go too much farther. I kind of try to do like one section per episode. But yeah, that's where we're at today. Now I have played this, so I do pretty much know all the puzzles. I know where a lot of the hidden stuff is. Maybe not all of it yet. I haven't quite dug deep enough to find it all. But I'll eventually get there, and I'll eventually do a video on where all the hidden elemental or environmental ones are and stuff like that. Cause like here, there's two right here I can use as an example. Real easy. There's this one up here. And then there's also these, where you solve the obelisks. Yay, first try. Okay, got that one back there. I gotta get this one back here. No, I got this one back here. No, I didn't. These can make you go a little bit insane once you get so many of them kind of on your mind. Like, I know I'll probably mess quite a few of them up. And since we solved the obelisk that opens these puzzles, in which this one, you want to do this one wrong the first time. In which these puzzles, since any puzzles that have the black dots, you're supposed to make sure you pass them. Like, your line should intersect each time. But by doing this wrong, that gives us the ability to do another environmental one. Which is very handy. I can't remember the total count of puzzles for this game, but I know it's a really high, ridiculous number. Now we do this the right way. There we go. Now there is this one here. I will not be showing it, but this one here is down and around this. It does some freaky stuff. It actually spawns a whole hotel there. So I will not be doing that one because I don't want to have to reload right now. But yeah, other than that, that's basically it. Now any diagram will anything will pretty much unlock that. But I believe it's, give me a second here. See if I can remember it. Nope, that was wrong. Yes, all that does is relock that, so if you come back to this point later and you want to check that feature out with checking out the hotel and whatnot, that's the way to go about it. Otherwise, this you can pretty much just do whatever squiggly lines you like, as long as you don't block yourself. But however, we'll solve that one. Now, I really don't know like the whole point behind this. Like I don't know if I haven't come across too much of a actual story per se, but there's quite a few interesting things about it. Now, for any of you wondering, I am playing on Xbox, cause I don't know if I've mentioned that, but yeah, so it makes this a little tricky with the controller. Alright, and here is one collectible I've come across. It's audio log.
Through many births, I have wandered on and on, searching for, but never finding, the builder of this house.
Alright, that was actually a shorter audio log. No, there's another one hiding out right here. This is a longer one, so bear with me.
I am standing on the threshold about to enter a room. It is a complicated business. In the first place, I must shove against an atmosphere pressing with a force of 14 pounds on every square inch of my body. I must make sure of landing, traveling at 20 miles a second around the sun. A fraction of a second too early or too late, the plank would be miles away. I must do this whilst hanging from a round planet head outward into space and with a wind of ether blowing at no one knows how many miles a second through every interstice of my body. The plank has no solidity of substance. To step on it is like stepping on a swarm of flies. Shall I not slip through? No. If I make the venture, one of the flies hits me and gives me a boost up again. I fall again and am knocked upwards by another fly, and so on. I may hope that the net result will be that I remain about steady, but if, unfortunately, I should slip through the floor or be boosted too violently up to the ceiling, the occurrence would be not a violation of the laws of nature, but a rare coincidence. These are some of the minor difficulties. I ought really to look at the problem four-dimensionally as concerning the intersection of my world line with that of the plank. Then again, it is necessary to determine in which direction the entropy of the world is increasing in order to make sure it is an entrance, not an exit. Verily, it is easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a scientific man to pass through a door. And whether the door be barn door or church door, it might be wiser that he should consent to be an ordinary man and walk in, rather than wait till all the difficulties involved in a really scientific progress are resolved. Arthur Ed, 1927.
Alright, that's one of the longer ones. I don't think this one here is too much longer.
Of all that is available to us, there's not one I would want to devote myself to, except for the Society of True Searchers, which has very few living members at any time. Albert Einstein, 1924.
Yeah, that was one of the shorter audio logs there, thankfully. As I said, I really don't know. I completely missed the spot there. I really don't know the purpose behind the audio logs because they don't actually bring up any story per se. We're just in a world solving puzzles. Which, I mean, depending on who you are, you may actually like that. So that does make it nice to be able to just get into the environment, and it's very easy to just start solving one after another. An hour later, you're still playing. These I do not know the purpose of yet, so I only got 2 more sets of puzzles up here, and that will end this first section for today. And then I'll be back with the first section, which is the glass factory, I believe. I think that's what it's called. Let me back up and I can get multiple of these on one screen. Yeah, there we go. The farther away you are, you move a little quicker through them. All this is doing is introducing the different types of puzzles here, because these are some of the first ones starting off where the black and white dots cannot share the same given space. So like here I'm just separating them out so that they're by themselves, and I screwed that up. I went the wrong route. It's this one that follows that path. It is a little finicky with the controller rather than a keyboard or mouse. I don't know if this one's mouse compatible or not, but I'll check it out. And there's that set. Next set's right back here. Oh, this will be the last set for now. And then I'll show you the glass factory, but we won't get started on it yet today. I don't know why, I always have a hard time with this one. Like, this is one of them that... come on, controller. There we go. This is one that I've solved multiple times, but I still screw up. Because I've restarted this game, I don't know how many times since I've got it. I think I want to start with this one. No, that was wrong. I need to start here. There we go. And that's those. I don't believe I missed too much. If I did, it couldn't have been too much. But there, we did the entry level here, which, as I said, just kind of introduces you to the whole thing. The game just looks so damn pretty. Like, I can't not play it. And then next part, we will get started on the glass factory. We'll solve this one, and then we'll be heading over to that mountain up there, like this area up here, because I consider that all one part, which it does kind of blend together that way. But we'll move on to it, get it solved, and get our first laser going. So, hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Let me know what you think. Throw your comments down below, and I'll definitely get to them. Other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.